Hey everybody, it's Wednesday. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for tuning in live. And with me is Ryan Heafy of GVLToday. And you guys probably get the email, GVLToday, 6 a.m. every morning, and it tells us what's going on in Greenville. Thanks, Ryan.
It's exciting to be here.
Yeah, thanks for being here. So Ryan and I were trying to figure out how we first met. And I believe that it was, hey Meredith, how are you? I believe it was in Austin, Texas, of all places.
On our inter-community visit through the chamber to go see how we could evolve Greenville.
Yeah. So that was a phone call, which is good. We like our phones to ring here at the end. So, okay, so Ryan was saying it was in Austin, Texas.
Texas. We had 90 leaders from Greenville all come together kind of on their own dime out there to learn about how we could evolve and grow as a community here in Greenville, modeling off of Austin, Texas, which was pretty neat. We learned a lot of cool stuff out there.
We did.
And met a lot of people.
Yeah, like I met you, and the mayor was on this trip, and just people from all leadership roles of Greenville. There were developers on the trip, the arts. So we had a great time.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
And yeah, I learned a lot, and it's kind of exciting to see people actually implementing some of our favorite things that we saw in Austin. Like there's going to be a container bar coming in downtown. Joe Paston's working on that. And anyway, so I sat at a table with Ryan, and we were at, I think, Capital Factory.
Yep.
Yeah, we were at Capital Factory in Austin, and I liked, he seemed like a starter, and I like starters, and he had a tech edge to him, so I don't know, I just found him interesting to talk with. And then lo and behold, we sat next to each other on the plane on the ride back from Austin, and I thought it was really, really funny because he and his friend were sharing Skittles. And that was really cute. So, but anyway, you had a big idea, and I love hearing people's stories of big ideas, and like, where were you at when you got the idea to start GVLToday, and what did that look like? Tell us about that.
So back probably just over 2 years ago now, Ryan Johnston at Community Journals, who is the publisher of Upstate Business Journal, was really looking at how to evolve and innovate the Community Journals brand, and what does that look like going forward, you know, being kind of rooted in print products over the years. There's a lot of opportunity to grow digitally, and my background actually is in aerospace manufacturing, but had taken some detours into technology and building scalable products. And Ryan and I got together, it was actually just about 2 years ago now, and really started to think about what could happen if we modeled the product off of the skim and brought hyperlocal news in a digital format here in Greenville. So working together under the Community Journals umbrella, we were able to come up with what GVLToday looked like, birth that product to the market in July of 2016. So now we're just 18 months in, and kind of aggregating, curating, condensing all the latest, greatest, coolest news and events happening in the market and delivering it to you at 6 a.m. every morning.
You know, and it's really impactful not only for us that live in Greenville, but for people who are thinking about visiting Greenville. You can subscribe to GVLToday.com. It's GVLToday.com. And people who are thinking about moving to Greenville. So your reach is really, really growing, I'm sure, and it's just probably an endless reach because Greenville's so hot right now.
Yeah, we've one of our growth strategies. I mean, as you know, we've gone from Greenville to Columbia, Charleston, and Asheville now, and a lot of our markets are very interconnected in different ways. People travel to and from each of these markets and move between those markets, or move down to our markets. The Southeast mega region is a very hotbed area for people relocating right now. So a lot of our web traffic and stuff that comes in is from people who are looking at our area, which is great, and it's because a lot of the content we cover does include the lifestyle things. The best places to have brunch with your dog in downtown Greenville is one of our top shared stories for some reason.
Isn't that great? That you can,
it's a great reach.
What was so smart about this is you took print, which is very hard to track and analyze, and now you applied a model that is very detailed, and so you're getting all kinds of feedback. But you've done such a service for this area, for Greenville, and all of us. You've connected us, and I think it's made our lives better. I mean, really do.
That is a big part of the goal. Ryan Johnson and I both are very passionate about Greenville, as many people know, and really trying to find a way to bridge the gap and bring different socioeconomic backgrounds together, different ethnic backgrounds together, people who are from old school Greenville and new school Greenville, and kind of blend the conversation, but really our ability to educate the market about itself. I think tomorrow morning we're doing a story about bonds in Greenville, and what is a bond, and how do we pay for the cool stuff that we have, like Falls Park, and what does that mean, and how does the city do all these neat things that I honestly had no idea about before. But with the brand, we've really been able to make the connection with the community in a big way, and that's helping drive our engagement. Like you said, the numbers don't lie. The ability to track stuff digitally is incredible, and it helps us make better content decisions going forward, and also pull the market in and actually get your feedback on what you want to hear.
It's brilliant. I mean, congratulations.
Thank you.
You did good.
We're having fun.
You did good. And I have to tell you a funny story. So my friend's mom lives in St. Louis area, and she reads Greenville Today every morning. And my friend talks to her mom every morning, and her mom is like, "Did you know this is going on? You should go to this. Wow, what do you think about this?" And so the reach really is way beyond Greenville, and you're touching many lives. So good job.
We're excited about it. We've actually had, I think our furthest away that we've gotten now is people reading it on the street in New York City that have been observed reading it, which is really exciting. And like you said, people from out of market a lot of time are consuming their product, and a lot of a more adult demographic is reading the product to relate back to the area, or what are my kids doing, or what can my kids be doing, or I used to live in Greenville and I still have a connection back. So the demographics of our brand is really quite interesting. It's not just a core millennial group, and that's really been exciting to us. It lets us kind of hit people with different content that appeals to a wide variety. That is very challenging to do.
It sure is. Now, do you tap into the under 20 set?
To date, we really don't have a huge demographic that's under 20. The collegiate opportunity we see in some of our other markets is bigger, where the universities are a more dominant force in the market. But here in Greenville specifically, we don't have a huge collegiate population in downtown, which is kind of the core of our product. So it's not a big lead, but those people are consuming in Instagram. Okay. So, everyone consumes in a little bit different manner. So the newsletter kind of hits our really dedicated population, and then we have a lot of people who passively consume the product through social media platforms.
Awesome. Hey, David, someone's watching from Atlanta. How are you? Okay, so does anybody have any questions for Ryan? Because now's the time to ask it, or definitely ask in the comments, because this guy's got his eye on what's going on, so I'm sure he'll be there to answer it for you.
And we can put some info back in the comments afterwards, too, if people come up with questions.
Okay, yeah. So what's next for the brand, or can you share anything fun and interesting with us?
The long and short of it is we're growing.
Yeah.
We will be growing at a more rapid rate, most likely, to more locations. So Greenville...
Makes sense.
Greenville launched in July of 16. Columbia launched in April of 17. And over the past 30 days, we launched Charleston and Asheville simultaneously.
Those people stayed at the end, by the way. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Yeah, we like giving people a unique Greenville experience, and when they stay with us, they can live like a local and really get more of a local experience. So it's kind of funny because like the Greenville Today kids, as like people my age call them, they're like little celebrities here in town, and they're just so engaged, and they make every event better that they come to, and really just. If you missed an event, you just have to go to the Greenville Today Instagram, watch their story, and you feel like you were there. So it's pretty cool.
It is funny. They are, the staff at times are little mini celebrities, and people do deliver things to the office, and we try to hide our office, but people find it and bring them stuff, which is great. They do an incredible job. It's always a challenge to take, we have a very young team, and to get the team truly engaged in understanding the depth and breadth of content in our market, getting them out participating, they do an absolutely incredible job and are rewarded accordingly for it.
Cool. So you mentioned one of your most watched stories or your popular stories. What have been some other surprises with Greenville today?
We we've had a couple of challenges. We've had a lot of fun asking the market for feedback on different things. And there was a time when a building was going to get built along the river downtown.
Yeah.
And we were partnered actually with the mayor and some other people in the city to go out and kind of learn a little bit more what people thought about downtown. We've done stuff like ask what would you add, remove, or change about downtown Greenville, and publish people's comments. That was pretty interesting. But then we had people in one survey rate what they thought about the facade of buildings in downtown Greenville.
Wow.
Well, when you drop a poop emoji on an apartment complex in downtown to show who wins, sometimes you get feedback.
Yeah, you do.
It's a lesson learned, and it's actually good. I mean, it truly did help some people in the DRB and some of the people who are planning what the future of downtown Greenville looks like understand that the market can challenge you, and to expect that. So we've gotten some really, really interesting feedback from the market. People ask us all the time to send information to the design review board and let them know that, hey, that Grand Bohemian design looks like
really
doo-doo.
Wow.
Or it looks great. I mean, we get both sides,
Love it.
but we get to be a fun conduit to really help make an impact and difference in the growth.
It's a real conduit. Like, it's real. People's feedback, it's not like spinning anything. You guys, it is what it is. And so you have to deal with what you get sometimes, which can be challenging, I'm sure, to navigate. But another thing that Greenville Today and the Greenville Journal has done for this town is they have put a lot of investment in the village of West Greenville. They took not the first step, but like they jumped in big, and we love quantum leaps. Like I personally, that's one of my favorite topics. And I applaud the Johnstons for doing that, for taking that quantum leap into the village of West Greenville 3 years ago, maybe not even 3 years ago.
It might be even a little more than that now.
Wow. Okay, so maybe it's a little bit more than that. But like the ripples from that leap have been astounding, and it's one of my favorite places in Greenville to hang out. And we tell our people here who stay with us at the end, we have probably over a dozen places in the village of West Greenville that we recommend, and it's just like an easy bike ride, an easy walk from here, easy Uber from here, and we continue to look for great things to happen in the village.
We just got to get a trail extension out there off the Swamp Rabbit Trail next.
Yeah, Ty, hope. You think you can make that happen?
That would be incredible.
Yeah, I hope to have Ty on our show, and I will definitely ask him about that.
Yeah, our trail system is absolutely incredible and does truly help to integrate a lot of the markets. I mean, look at what happened in Travelers Rest. And Travelers Rest downtown is booming right now.
Sure is.
Really excited about some of the cool stuff Sidewall is doing to expand with its other
Okay,
products.
So Andy O'Mara, hopefully he'll be a guest on the show too someday. Andy was with us on the trip to Austin, and he is another one that I see applying things that we learned and we saw in Austin.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't wait for Monkey Wrench to open because I think that is going to be the most Austin-esque that he has right now.
For sure. It's pretty exciting. I've seen the menu and some of the food, and it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the village too. I mean, there's, as more sub-districts, I mean, I'm really curious to see what the districts all become called in Greenville over time as we grow. But I think the village really has a lot of opportunity. I think gentrification is happening relatively smartly in the village right now. I mean, for us as a brand, being in the market and part of that, and building the relationships. I mean, we get our cars washed at the local car wash in the village. We employ the people in the neighborhood to cut the grass. I mean, we hire the local barbecue guy to come do all of our events. I mean, you really want to touch the local neighborhood and community and understand what do they perceive as with all the growth. What can we do better to help them? And then for us, through the publications, to help share some of those stories has been really exciting. And there's, I think, a lot more projects coming up that will help make sure the community is more integrated.
I love that.
We've done some strategic initiatives. We did a Curiosity in Coffee just the other day to kind of learn about how to cover topics that maybe we're not paying as close attention to.
Okay. Are you doing more of those?
Yeah, we're going to continue doing different Curiosity in Coffee around different content areas. This week was focused on diversity.
Okay.
We'd love to pull more moms to the table. We'd love to pull
Moms love to talk over coffee.
Yeah, moms. We have a retiree group that we'd love to bring
excellent.
in.
Retirees are such an untapped just pool of people that have talents to share. I think they make some of the best mentors and volunteers. So just to give retirees those opportunities to get involved is just such a exciting thing.
And how do you cover content that they want to hear?
Yeah.
You know, it's not like every 65-year-old person only reads the paper to get the obituaries. They actually know what's going on.
They're engaged in their community.
Yeah, they are active, especially here. I mean, you have more and more people retiring to Greenville and want to actively participate. So we're trying to make sure that, you know, our team is young and our team's funnel of information comes from what they know, but we need to make sure that we're very effectively paying attention to all demographic, socioeconomic areas and age and gender and all that stuff, so that we can help effectively share that and open up people's eyes to the opportunities that are here in the market.
Love that you're doing that. Good. Well, I think Ryan and I could sit and talk for a while, but I try to keep these brief. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you have any questions for Ryan, please put them in the comments, and then we'll be putting this video on our YouTube channel and in our blog and all
Most
that.
definitely. And if one request to the market, if people have things they'd like Greenville Today to cover, hello@GVLToday, or reply to the email. Let our team know what you're looking to hear, what you have questions about. Our team does an incredible job getting back to the inbound email traffic. So share with us what you're looking for, and we'll make sure that we follow up on it and bring it to the market. Thanks again. I appreciate the time being here.
Aw, thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.
All right, bye. Thanks for watching. See you next Wednesday.
Bye-bye.